Elon Musk, a name synonymous with bold visions and groundbreaking innovations, has become one of the most influential figures in space exploration. His company, Spacex, leads the private space flight industry with its mission to make life multiplanetary. Despite his unparalleled contributions to advancing humanity's reach into space, Musk himself has yet to leave Earth. This absence raises questions, especially since other billionaire space pioneers like Jeff Bezos and Richard Branson have already made their brief trips to space. The reasons behind Musk's decision to remain earthbound reveal much about his priorities, philosophy, and ambitions for the future. In July 2021, Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Galactic, became the first billionaire to experience space travel aboard his company's VSS Unity spacecraft. Days later, Jeff Bezos followed suit, flying on Blue Origin's New Shepard rocket. Both flights were suborbital, barely crossing the Kármán line, the internationally recognized boundary of space, before returning to Earth. These missions lasted only minutes, offering their passengers a short period of weightlessness and a stunning view of Earth from above the atmosphere. For Branson and Bezos, these flights were milestones that demonstrated the feasibility of commercial space tourism and symbolized personal triumphs. Elon Musk, however, has taken a vastly different path. While Branson and Bezos have focused on suborbital tourism, SpaceX's mission is far more ambitious. Musk's goal is not to enable brief trips to space, but to create the infrastructure necessary for humanity to colonize Mars. For Musk, space travel is not a luxury or adventure, but a critical step toward ensuring humanity's survival. This vision requires tackling enormous technical challenges, such as developing reusable rockets, designing life support systems for long-duration missions, and solving the logistical problems of building a self-sustaining colony on another planet. A personal trip to space, while undoubtedly meaningful to him, would do little to advance these broader objectives. Musk's decision to stay on Earth stems in part from his leadership style and priorities. He is a hands-on leader deeply involved in the technical and operational aspects of SpaceX. From the early development of the Falcon 9 rocket to the ongoing construction of Starship, Musk spends much of his time at SpaceX facilities, working alongside engineers and solving complex problems. His focus is on perfecting technologies that will make space travel affordable, reliable, and scalable. This approach contrasts sharply with Branson and Bezos, whose companies prioritize passenger experiences and suborbital tourism. Musk's vision is not about one person reaching space, but about creating a future where millions can live and thrive beyond Earth. Another factor is the risk associated with human spaceflight. While Branson and Bezos undertook relatively low-risk suborbital missions, Musk's focus is on orbital and interplanetary travel, which involves far greater technical and safety challenges. A flight to space carries inherent risks, and Musk's role as the leader of multiple high-impact companies like SpaceX, Tesla, and Neuralink makes him too valuable to jeopardize. Losing Musk in a spaceflight accident would be a significant setback, not only for his companies, but for the industries he has transformed. By remaining on Earth, he ensures that he can continue driving SpaceX's mission and overseeing the development of technologies that could one day take humanity to Mars. Musk's contributions to space exploration are extraordinary. SpaceX has revolutionized the aerospace industry through a series of historic achievements. The development of reusable rockets, exemplified by the Falcon 9, has dramatically reduced the cost of space travel, making missions more accessible and sustainable. SpaceX's Dragon spacecraft became the first privately developed vehicle to carry astronauts to the International Space Station, a milestone that marked a new era in human spaceflight. The ongoing development of Starship, a fully reusable rocket designed for missions to the Moon and Mars, represents the pinnacle of SpaceX's technological ambitions. When operational, Starship will be the most powerful rocket ever built, capable of carrying over 100 passengers on interplanetary journeys. In addition to these technical achievements, SpaceX has launched the Starlink satellite constellation, providing high-speed internet access to remote and underserved areas around the world. This project not only generates revenue for SpaceX, but also demonstrates the company's ability to deploy and manage complex space-based systems. Each of these milestones brings Musk closer to his ultimate goal, establishing a self-sustaining human colony on Mars. Musk's vision for Mars is driven by a belief that humanity must become a multiplanetary species to ensure its long-term survival. Earth faces existential threats, from natural disasters like asteroid impacts to self-inflicted risks such as nuclear war and climate change. By colonizing Mars, humanity could create a backup civilization capable of preserving its culture, knowledge, and future. Musk envisions a city of 1 million people living on Mars by the end of this century, complete with sustainable energy systems, advanced life support, and agriculture capable of growing food in Martian soil. While these goals may seem far-fetched, Musk has consistently accelerated timelines in the aerospace industry, turning seemingly impossible ideas into reality. The question of whether Musk will ever visit Mars is intriguing. Given his passion for exploration and his philosophy of leading by example, it seems likely that he would eventually make the journey. However, such a trip would depend on several factors. First, SpaceX's technology must be proven reliable and safe for long-duration missions. Musk has stated that he would not ask others to take risks he would not take himself, but he would also wait until the infrastructure for supporting human life on Mars is in place. This includes functioning habitats, energy systems, and life support capable of sustaining long-term settlement. Additionally, Musk's companies must be capable of operating independently of his leadership. Before embarking on a mission to Mars, Musk would need to ensure that SpaceX, Tesla, and his other ventures could continue their work without his direct involvement. Musk's decision not to visit space so far reflects his unique priorities and long-term vision. Unlike Branson and Bezos, whose flights were symbolic personal achievements, Musk views space exploration as a collective endeavor. His focus is on building the systems and technologies that will enable humanity to thrive beyond Earth rather than seeking personal milestones. While he has yet to leave the planet, his contributions to space exploration have already reshaped the industry and brought humanity closer to becoming a multiplanetary species. If the opportunity arises, Musk will likely travel to Mars, not as a tourist but as a pioneer helping to build the foundation for humanity's future among the stars. For now, he remains firmly grounded, dedicating his efforts to turning his vision into reality.